Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. And on the mound today, Germán Marquez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Moniak going back on this one. Corrals it. And there's one down. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Just missed. One out, bases empty. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is gone. Bryce Harper goes deep. His second homer this series. It's 1-0. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's outside. 2-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Line drive, hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs. And there's the strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Coors Field. And on the mound today, Ranger Suarez. What do we have on him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
The line to kick the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ezequiel Tovar, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Castellanos gets under it. 2 away. So digging in, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
Whoa. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Top of the second, and now the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. And here comes Alec Bohm. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Popped up. McMahon. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back here in Denver, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And that skips in the dirt. That one finds the zone. 2-2 now.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So up next, Brenton Doyle. And a strike on the outside edge. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Mickey Moniak digs in now.
Mickey Moniak.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side, and that's just foul. Goes down looking. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now for the Phillies, Weston Wilson. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Way outside, and the count is even 2-2. That one missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now at the plate. That one almost got him.
Ball 3. 3-1.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Into the second deck it goes. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 3-0. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss. as he was out front that time. That's a laser base hit. So the inning is still alive with Nick Castellanos coming to the dish.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Way outside, straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
On the ground to third. McMahon handles, throws to first, and Castellanos is out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. As we go to the last of the third. So in now for Colorado, Kyle Farmer. The 2-1. Out towards right center field. Rojas sizes this one up. Nabs it, and there's one away. Nick Martini will hit.
Left fielder, Nick Martini.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. And it remains 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto down to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout. Two down, base is empty. Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one is upstairs. The other way, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Oh, the throw is over his head. Coming home. He'll score. Back to the top of the lineup, Jordan Beck getting ready to hit. Two down, nobody on. And 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar, laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. In the dirt. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Into left center for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies.
Goodman.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's JT Realmuto. Ball to strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That's to third. McMahon to second. How about that double play?
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Not even close there. 2-1. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, Johan Rojas. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one out in front that time. On the ground, out to short. Tovar. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on,
and he can't come up with it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Mickey Moniak will hit next.
Moniak.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Back here at Coors Field. New inning getting started. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Close, but called a ball. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Martini makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So here is
Now
Bryce
batting,
Harper.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come
Now
through
batting,
behind in the count right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's.
Jake
Now
Bird
pitching
takes
for the
over on the mound.
Rockies.
And he's done a great job
Number
keeping the ball in the
59.
park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Man at first, Kyle Schwarber digs in now. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Outside with a breaking ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 1 out. Ground ball right side, could be 2 to Tovar, and that's 2. Back here in Denver, Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Curve
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Left fielder, Nick Martini.
1-1 now. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Here's the second baseman, Adael Amador. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to
1
be
ball,
pretty proud
2
of this
strikes.
outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Top 6. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Real Muto. The 1-1.
Yes.
Oh, he gloves it. So digging in, Alec Bohm. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
Edmundo Sosa.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one is back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His 2nd of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1. So up next, Weston Wilson. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-2.
And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
Dives. What a play.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Christopher Sanchez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So the batting order turns over. Jordan Beck now at the plate.
Jordan Beck.
Comes the 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. One up, one down. Now here is Ezequiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Two outs.
Ball 2.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fair ball.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That'll make it out of here. His 7th home run of the season, and they slice into the lead. It's 5-3. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. That's in there, and it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Angel Chevy, on for his 20th appearance of the year. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas.
Johan Rojas.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Trey Turner at the plate, and that's downstairs, and that's ball 2. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. On the ground to short. Tosses across to first. Turner is out. Here comes Bryce Harper.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tanner Banks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Mickey Moniak.
Right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball.
I think he was
2
sitting
strikes.
off speed there.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's a little bit low. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Kyle Farmer digging in for the Rockies. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-2.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
So 2 down now, and here is Nick Martini.
Martini.
Well struck, right field. And that one is off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much.
Max Lazar gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. In there at the knees for a strike. Martini stands at second with 2 gone. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Herget.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies.
Nick Castellanos.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak makes the play. One down. And now it is JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-1.
And that's in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off.
Full count.
Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. And Realmuto is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Alec Bohm. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Colorado's DH, Jordan Beck.
Designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit.
The shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering upstairs.
3-1.
And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Hunter Goodman will hit next.
Catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Out to short, Turner. Feed to second, that's 1, and that's 2. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Edmundo Sosa.
For Philadelphia, second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now Weston Wilson. That's down and in. Nobody out. Runner at first. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Cut on and missed, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So up next, Johan Rojas. And that one is in the dirt. And a count 2-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Grounds one to short. Gets it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Trey Turner. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, And this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout.
Had him way out front of the slur. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jordan Romano.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
There's Ryan McMahon now.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Off the plate, and the count's full. On the inside corner for called strike 3. He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And that drops in for a strike. And the slider just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
On the ground to third. Boom. Throws out to first. Rockies down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Line to left, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now it's going to be Kyle Farmer. Next pitch, not close, up high. Tying run at the plate. Out in front and foul to the left side. One strike away. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2